I must admit, it's a little odd to look at these guys as partners here tonight, knowing that in the Elimination Chamber, they are all going to be against each other.
Well, of course, add Rob Van Dam and Shawn Michaels to the mix. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
It'll be every man for himself, King, and each and every one of them has one goal in mind, to be the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. Jericho's got him.
Tonight, Chris Jericho and Ric Flair on the same side. But it was just a few months ago that the Nature Boy made Y2J tap out to the figure 4 at SummerSlam.
And, of course, SummerSlam was the site of Shawn Michaels' first match in 4 years when he took on Triple H in an unsanctioned street fight.
It was a brutal battle, King, but in the end, it was Shawn Michaels walking away with the victory.
Actually, Cole, Michaels didn't walk away at all. He was stretchered out thanks to Triple H's post-match attack and his trusty sledgehammer. Booker T is looking mighty impressive as of late. Look at that, Cole!
By any means necessary.
Chris Jericho says he's sick of Booker T calling him sucker. And I'm being honest, I agree. He has a name, you know.
Jericho has also said he has more talent in his pinky finger than Booker T has in his whole body, which is obviously a gross misestimation.
Look out! Look out! Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. You know, Booker T hasn't gotten the opportunities that many feel he deserves to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he'll have a huge opportunity inside the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series.
And you can bet he wants to build momentum heading into Survivor Series. He can do just that right here tonight if he can fend off Triple H and Chris Jericho.
Booker T with a great offensive show.
You know, not only is Chris Jericho one half of the World Tag Team Champions, but he's also a huge rock star.
Well, he says he is. Some people would actually say he's an ass clown.
What? Now, why would you say that, Cole? You're the one acting like an ass clown. Triple H says he's that damn good to win the Elimination Chamber match, and I don't disagree. But his Survivor Series record is something to be concerned about.
I agree, King. Triple H has never won a match in Survivor Series. That has to bother the game as he heads into one of the biggest matches of his career.
Yeah, and I was one of his partners back in 1996 when we lost a traditional Survivor Series elimination match to The Rock, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mark Merrill, and The Stalker. We were robbed.
Robbed? If I remember correctly, you were the first superstar eliminated from that match. Come to think of it, you were also his partner in 1995, and once again, you were the first superstar eliminated from the match. If anyone's unsuccessful at Survivor Series, it's you, King.
Your memory is lousy, Cole.
He's going to the top rope.
Good move there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Monday Night Raw live from Boston, Massachusetts.
And the last time we were here in Beantown was for the 4th of July edition of SmackDown. Boy, were there ever fireworks on that night.
That was the night we crowned new World Tag Team Champions when Edge and his childhood hero Hulk Hogan defeated Billy and Chuck. We also saw when the competitors in this match, Chris Jericho, beat John Cena in singles competition.
Yeah, I think that was Cena's second match of his WWE career. He may have lost, but I expected big things out of that kid. When are you people going to learn to get over stuff? I mean, Triple H does one little thing to Shawn Michaels, and he can't get over it. And then Triple H makes one funny little video about Kane, and now Kane's all upset.
You thought that was funny, King?
Yeah.
That was anything but funny.
Oh, come on. What about that video of Triple H's last week? I bet you thought that was hilarious. There's the camel clutch, and somehow he's got to take the pressure off his neck. There's no escaping this.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. You know, we may be getting ahead of ourselves with all this Shawn Michaels talk, Cole. He still has to accept the invite into the Elimination Chamber match.
And with so much on the line, you would assume he would. But then again, we have no idea what condition his back is in. Remember, he's only competed in one match in 4 years thanks to that surgically repaired back.
Yeah, but if he does agree to compete, it'll be his first Survivor Series since 1997.
And of course, everybody remembers the controversy surrounding the 1997 Survivor Series and the role Shawn Michaels played in taking the WWE title from Bret Hart. Let's not forget, Triple H was awarded the World Heavyweight Championship on September 2nd.
Oh, I'm so sick of you throwing that in Triple H's face. He's defended it numerous times since then. He's beaten everybody in WWE.
Actually, that's not true, Kane. There's a few left. And if you eliminate Ric Flair at a sledgehammer, Triple H wouldn't even be champion today.
What?
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Jericho's in trouble.
Last week on Raw, we saw Kane defeat World Heavyweight Champion Triple H in a non-title casket match. You would think that loss is still bothering the game.
Well, you left out one key part of that match, Cole. Kane's win only came after Shawn Michaels weaseled his way into the match and delivered sweet chin music to Triple H.
Look at Booker T making his move. Wow, that's got to be it.
He's begging for it.
Booker T is in position. Astonishing maneuver by Booker T. Jericho and Triple H are partners here tonight, but you have to wonder how much longer these guys can coexist. Earlier this year, at WrestleMania 18, it was the game-beating Y2J for the undisputed title.
Well, let me just say this. I actually wonder how long Booker T and Kane are going to coexist. They're both going to be in the Elimination Chamber, and they're both a couple of freaks.
Booker T and Kane have some integrity. I think they're going to be just fine. It's the guys across the ring from them that I'm a little suspect about.
Integrity?
We don't know exactly what to expect when we see the Elimination Chamber unveiled in Survivor Series, but we do know that it will combine elements of War Games, the Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series.
And add to that the importance of the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, I, for one, cannot wait for Survivor Series.
Booker T and Chris Jericho have been developing quite the rivalry the past couple of weeks. I remember so vividly in Las Vegas after Booker T won a steel cage match. He had his head busted open at the hands of Chris Jericho.
Oh, I remember Vegas, all right.
I'm sure you do, King. Did you get your ticket punched?
Well, I did find out what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
I think Booker T is feeling it.
When Survivor Series comes and all 6 superstars are locked inside the Elimination Chamber, Rob Van Dam will be the only one who has never held a world title. Do you expect that to impact RVD negatively once the bell rings, King?
Of course it will. There's something to be said about having been there before and the experience that goes along with it. The 5 other superstars know exactly what it takes to become champion. Rob Van Dam can only assume he knows. You know, I'm actually glad Nate is at ringside. If Triple H is worried about Shawn Michaels, he can stop. Flair will take care of it.
I'd say Shawn Michaels is firmly in the mind of Triple H and Ric Flair, and quite frankly, probably Y2J too.
Well, don't stop there, Cole. All 5 of Michaels' opponents at Survivor Series have to keep him in their minds. If healthy, he can very well walk away with a gold at Survivor Series.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
He was able to reverse that.
reversal. Can he follow up?
And he lets him out.
Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it. You know, I'd like to take this moment to thank Booker T for taking his recent Falls Count Anywhere. What a counter. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
There's another great kick.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact. He's looking at it. Well, going to the top, high risk. Oh, no!
Driven by car accidents that look prettier than that.
One step ahead on that one.
And there he goes, under the bottom rope. And maybe some order will be restored here. And he gets back in the ring.
What? Ooh.
Oh, and the knee connects. Doing whatever it takes to win. And we're going back between the ropes. And he's heading back in.
Justin, jeez.
Another tremendous suplex.
Whoa, that was some reversal by Booker T. Leg connected? What an impact from that kick. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Triple H is chipping away.
Triple H looking at the vintage Triple H.
He sees it.
Uh-oh, trying to put him away. His partner's being, that should do it right there.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
And now it's Triple H with momentum.
Man, Triple H, what offense.
Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. You have to respect the comp.
Can he score the pin? One. And he gets out of the ring, stopping this assault for the moment. Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. He's looking to fly.
This arena can take another impact.
His shoulders are down. One.
Oh, and he's going to have to do something big here. His partner is in bad shape. Hey now! That landed like a ton of bricks.
And will this be it? One, two.
Well, there's no doubt the Elimination Chamber will be special, but I'd argue Chris Jericho is even more special. I mean, he's got so much going for him. He's the king of the world. He's a huge rock star and perhaps the next World Heavyweight Champion.
Clearly, you and I do not share the same feelings on Chris Jericho. Plus, he's not looking so great right now.
You got to be kidding me. You have to admit Chris Jericho is cool, Cole. Did you hear how he referred to HBK as the has-been kid?
Kane delivering crippling punishment.
He thinks he has it. He's won.
Big Red Machine showing a frightening amount of resiliency.
Did you hear that? What impact?
Uh-oh. He's in position, ready to strike.
Look at this. Could it be?
That's it. He's out. Ouch.
How much courage, how much heart does it take to perform a move like that?
Well, look at this.
There's the cover by Booker. And saving the matchup was Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho looking for the walls on Booker T.
Oh, look out!
Top rope Kane. 300+ pounds, flooring Chris Jericho. And now he takes the fight to Jericho outside.
Watch out here. Oh, my gosh. Kane into those steel steps.
Meanwhile, Booker T and Triple H in the ring. Booker T knocking the official off the apron. And now Booker T with a big kick.
That could do it. Triple H flattened by that big kick from Booker T. What's Booker doing now?
Well, Booker usually doesn't go up top. Booker T is Triple H. Stepped out of the way. And now Triple H is going to take advantage. Right to the midsection.
Oh,
boy.
boy.
The pedigree now on Booker T. Wait a minute. Shawn Michaels
With sweet chin music.
dropping Triple H. The official doubted out. You never saw it.
The showstopper putting the referee back in the ring. Shawn Michaels just stopped this show for Triple H. Shawn Michaels with the sweet chin music on Triple H, and all Booker T has to do now is cover the game.